Dibble Show.
Brought to you by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. That's right, folks. We're talking about real results here. This year, Awaken 180 has helped clients shed over 10,000 pounds and counting. That's right. Every client is taking control of their weight and health goals with Awaken 180. And it's not just about the scale. It can help you regulate blood pressure, blood sugar, get you some better skin, stronger immune systems. Listen, I lost over 20 pounds on the Awaken 180 weight loss diet, and you can too. Reserve your consultation at the West Hartford or Cromwell location today. Online at awaken180weightloss.com or call 844-346-1800.
Can't believe nobody's talking about the big miraculous performance last night from the super severely injured, severe ankle swelling last night. LeBron James mustered enough to go out there and perform. And how did he do on one leg? Triple-double.
Well, the Knicks were awful.
Overtime?
I know. They had to come back, but I watched the first part of this game, and it was just 15-5, and Thibodeau calls a timeout, and it was just like, you guys suck. You can't hit anything. Start dribbling the ball closer to the hoop.
I know. LeBron's so hurt. Why can't you beat him? And you let him have a triple-double.
He was not hurt. You talk about sandbagging.
Oh,
this guy, come on. This guy, I would never go golfing with this guy.
The league.
No. Anyway.
Get in there. By the way, tonight, Brooklyn Nets going to Boston. Ben Simmons will not be playing. No surprise.
Why should I play? LeBron doesn't play, and I'm only 25. I want to get to be playing 38 in this league.
Big game, big day tomorrow. It's
Groundhog Day, yeah.
I got to get up super early, go to that Lutz Museum in Manchester.
I was thinking about that if you were going to go.
Chuckles.
No, Chuckles died.
Chuckles 11.
Chuckles died.
It's not the same Chuckles?
No. We had this conversation a year ago.
No, there's multiple Chuckles. This is,
the last year's Chuckles.
No, not last year's. Yeah. The one who peed on everybody?
Yeah.
That's how we knew he was scared. Because he was blind, right?
Or maybe his bladder was gone.
Which was the blind Chuckles?
That was 10.
That was 10.
That was the one before last year's Chuckles. Now, Chuckles, if you don't know, is our state's groundhog. We're totally copying off of Pennsylvania. Puxatawny Phil.
It was unbelievable how Chuckles was out there with the walking stick looking for his shadow.
I'm going to get to the bottom of this tomorrow morning. I'm going to figure out what Chuckles this is, and I'll let you know if we're going to have an early spring or a long winter.
I want to know how Jonathan 14 is.
Spleen.
Or is he 17? I know. He had spleen removed. That's a bad surgery. That's a tough surgery on a puppy.
Heck yeah, man. Rehab for that's like 3 months.
I love the Butler Bulldog sending best wishes and get well soon cards. You didn't see that?
I did not see that.
How'd you miss that? So the men played Butler, then the women, and it might have been vice versa, but the 2 days in a row.
That's Blue, right?
Yeah.
Butler, his name's Blue?
The Butler Bulldog the humans held up a sign, his humans, and the Butler Bulldogs like, get well soon, Jonathan. We know you're a little under the weather, buddy.
Trying to get the name here. I do believe it's Blue. My boy Blue. The dog pound is what the student section's called over there. We don't do that. You guys don't have a dog pound at UConn.
I mean, Handsome Dan at Yale would be on like number 50. He's been around for 150 years.
Still is. Butler Blue
number 1
4. They're on number 4.
Chuckles 11 started in July of 21. So this is Chuckles 11.
It is the blind one that died.
So the 10 was blind, right?
Yeah.
10 was blind.
What obviously never saw a shadow.
He should have never walked into traffic.
How does that? You would think the handlers would.
You got a 0% chance of seeing your shadow, right?
No, Chuckles! No! Okay.
So the Chuckles,
is Chuckles 11 ready?
Chuckles 11 looks fine.
He peed on everybody last year. This is the same Chuckles I saw last year that peed on everybody.
Okay,
right?
but you don't aim Chuckles at people.
Well, the mayor was really who got the brunt of the urine on that because he's got to look Chuckles in the face, and because the mayor of Manchester he told us this. You're bestowed the power of speaking groundhog. So once you become mayor, you gain the groundhog communication powers, and then you look Chuckles in the eye, and you have this conversation. It really does put him up to his ear, and then it's up.
Well, at least Chuckles could talk. He may be blind, but he's not a mute.
Peed all over everybody, especially the mayor. Just like
that's a bladder
hosed him. And that's how we knew.
No, that's saying
was
that
scared.
Connecticut's number one.
By the way, the Wizards, and I'm not saying Wizards because you were talking about peeing.
Yeah.
Wizards
WHIC.
Piston. It was postponed over
Wizards
the ice storm.
Pistons, huh? That's
The Wizards versus the Pistons. Well done, Benny.
You walked into that. I was just pointing out the obvious.
It was an ice storm.
Really?
Yeah.
That happened.
They had to postpone it because they couldn't get to the game.
Oh, we need that early spring. We got some more local pro sports news. Matt Barnes going to the Marlins. Very upset that he's leaving the Red Sox, though.
Dude, he put out a tweet. He took the tweet down, but you can't be a reliever in the major leagues and act like you're overworked.
He was mad in the
he
tweet?
was mad because he feels like he was abandoned by the Red Sox and
Turned him and burned
hinted
him.
that he was overworked. Listen, everybody's overworked and underpaid. No, not really, not in the big leagues. But
Yeah,
you're gonna be overworked because you're a reliever, and that's the game these days. I sit here and squawk about starters don't go deep enough, but that's not the analytics department. The analytics want the game scripted from the fifth inning on. Those last 12 outs are coming from somewhere, and Matt Barnes, you were paid handsomely for being an overworked arm. You can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways and be like, well, you could pay me less and not work me as much. You never know how long your arm's going to last. Trust me, mine lasted 8 seasons in the big leagues. That's life. But, to go out that way, especially when you're a local guy from UConn playing for Boston, yeah.
I can see how he's upset. I can see how he's upset.
But stay off social media. Just don't do it. Here's what you do, and I do this a lot. You type out the tweet and then delete it. You just don't press send.
Don't press sand.
Don't press send.
What do you think his buddy Sawamura thinks about that comment?
Who got released in the middle of the season last year?
I pitched my butt off for all you jokers that didn't have
Every
anybody
day.
else.
Every day they ran him out.
Throw me out there with the bases loaded against some monster, and he makes do.
Yep.
He gets some outs for you, eats up some innings, and how you treat Sawamura. And what did Sawamura say when you kicked him out the door? Thank you, may I have another? That's what he said. I miss Sawamura. Love watching him pitch, especially with the sound off, and then I can make the grunts for him. I love watching Sawamura pitch.
Dude,
he better make a
throw,
team
man.
somewhere. He'll be in the Nippon League, but
Nippon Ham Fighter
he
League.
might be a ham fighter, but I say sign Sawamura up. I'm looking. Chiba Lotte Marines.
Chibalat.
Chiba-Lot. He'll be on the Chiba-Lot Marines.
That's a great team.
Just signed a couple of days ago. Probably pitched 1,000 innings for him.
All right, we got tickets to give away.
Oh, yeah!
We got Rob Zombie tickets to give away.
Rob Zombie, Australian Pink Floyd,
Oh, there you go.
and Wolfpack, all a part of the great game show. Name That
Wolf!
Ow, ow, ow!